COVID is going to have an extraordinary impact on the arts. And I think it's going to have a very positive impact on the arts. And I often think it's analogous to cutting back to aggressively pruning, say, an olive tree. You know, the olive tree has a very large established root system that can sustain long periods of drought. But when you cut it back and you get rid of all the sort of rather unattractive branches and things that actually force the root system to encourage lots of new growth, it may look rather dodgy or rather dubious for 2 or 3 years, but ultimately 3, 4, 5 years from then, the olive tree is bigger, stronger, greener, and more robust, and is probably bearing a lot more fruit. And I think the arts sector is now in the process of having to carefully reinvent itself, not just because of COVID, but that's been the major catalyst, but also because of the great introduction of all new forms of technology, including social media, and a whole range of things which young people expect. People no longer want to see museums on the wall. They want to see museums in their hand, on their mobile phone, or on Instagram, as one example. So there's a big transformation going on in the arts. And right now, rather than thinking we have to go back to a 19th century model, what we actually have to do is to say, okay, how can the lessons learned from COVID and this talent that we have in this country among Kickstart Fund, freelancer beneficiaries, for example, or people learning to embrace technology, or people learning to embrace different types of spaces in which to enjoy and appreciate culture. The arts are a cornerstone of this country, and it's not about entertainment, it's about education, and it's about the fabric of culture. And I think right now, with so much debate about the building blocks of British culture, which we're reassessing in the context of the 18th, 19th, and 20th century, I would say that culture is going to play an even greater role. It's going to hold up a mirror to many aspects of society. It's going to require people to look carefully at the mirror and to think about it and to be willing to be open-minded about the arts. You often learn more about a society through the arts than you do through any other channel.